How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have news, Bitcoin news, we have Fed news, Trump news, some things I think you have to be careful of right now in the market, some big opportunities as well. If you don't mind, hit subscribe so you can see future videos just like this. Also, if you want to trade crypto, there are links underneath the video to BYDFi. We're very close to $100,000, which is where we have been finding a lot of support. You can see 6 different times we bounced off of $100,000 to $103,000. So if you want to start trading, there are links to this underneath the video. They have special bonuses going on right now, up to $8,100, and there's a trading competition just for our channel as well. They just added support so that you can actually connect your bank account, so you can put fiat directly from your bank into BYDFi, and then you can also cash out directly to your bank as well. Now, I do want to throw this out there. If you want to follow me, I do have a Telegram channel now. It's in the description. I'll put it in the comment section below. It'll be in the pinned comment. Just be careful because there are scammers. But I just posted a video yesterday, what I'm buying today. Would I buy Bitcoin over $100,000 as a new investor? I'm going to be adding to this over time. I want to have another form of media that's outside of YouTube, because YouTube is silencing creators like Connor Kenny. He just said yesterday that he needs help. He just lost monetization for misleading content for his entire channel. So if you guys want to support Connor, you can go follow his YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description as well. But yeah, I want to diversify on Telegram as well. So if you guys want to follow the channel there, like, it's free. You don't have to do anything. I'm not going to be spamming posts in there. It's just going to be some extra content, some exclusive content, some early access. I'm going to be posting this a few minutes early in Telegram as well. So definitely check that out underneath the video. And let's get to it. As you can see, Bitcoin is sitting right over $103,000. Obviously, everyone was watching the Fed this week. Next week, we do have PCE, which is the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. That will kind of give us an indication for if tariffs are hitting and starting to affect prices or not. At the meeting this last week, Jerome Powell said they need like a few more months of data, which is weird because they're not really data dependent like he says. They're estimating what's going to happen, or they're forward looking, not based on current data at all at this point, because inflation has come down significantly. 3 months ago, they said they would take about 3 months to start to see tariffs hit. So, we'll just have to continue to watch this. Trump said, too late. Jerome Powell complains about costs, much of which were produced by Biden fake government. But he could do the biggest and best job for the country by helping to lower interest rates. And if you reduce them to the number they should be, 1% to 2%, that numbskull would be saving the U.S. Up to $1 trillion per year. I fully understand that my strong criticism of him makes it more difficult for him to do what he should be doing, lowering rates, but I've tried it all different ways. I've been nice, I've been neutral, I've been nasty and nice, and neutral didn't work. He's a dumb guy and an obvious Trump hater who should have never been there. I listened to someone that I shouldn't have listened to, and Biden shouldn't have reappointed him. We have virtually no inflation. Our economy is doing really well, and will soon be doing, with the tremendous tariff income coming in and factories being built all over the country, better than it has ever done before. If he was concerned about inflation or anything else, then all he has to do is bring the rate down so he can benefit on interest costs and raise it in the future when and if those other elements happen, which I doubt they will. Don't say that you think there will be inflation sometime in the future, because there isn't now. And if there is, raise the rates. We should be at the top of the attached list, not the bottom. I don't know why the board doesn't override the total incomplete moron. Maybe, just maybe, I'll have to change my mind about firing him. But regardless, his term ends shortly. Okay. Obviously, some strong thoughts there. We know where Trump sits. We know where Jerome sits. But yeah, I think something's going to change here soon, one way or the other. Whether Jerome gets fired, quote unquote, or gets pushed out, or, if he just decides to change. Unless tariffs cause significant amounts of inflation. I don't see a future where we don't lower rates relatively soon, over the next couple months maybe. Yesterday was a smaller day for IBIT, $47 million, but, we cover the big and small days. It's crazy that we're talking about just a small day of $47 million, just the entire mined supply of Bitcoin yesterday, 450 mined, and IBIT bought 454. This is smaller than the day before, the trading day before, where they bought nearly 2,700. But it's been months since they had an outflow. Bloomberg is raising the approval odds for spot XRP, Dogecoin, and Cardano ETFs to 90%. Sounds like it's coming relatively soon, next couple months over the summer, which I like. I like the ability to have access to crypto within retirement accounts. Of course, you can do that through certain companies now, but it's much easier if you already have like all your money at Fidelity, let's say, or Charles Schwab or something like that, to just be able to transfer over, or to be able to buy in the account that you're getting dividends or something like that. And I think for a lot of people, this allows them to get their hands on XRP, Dogecoin, and Cardano for the first time. A lot of people don't want to self-custody. Now, be careful out there. There are certain companies that are just exploding. I've been seeing this more and more with IPOs. Circle, a company that I really like, that I want to invest in, it's up like 700% in the last 15 trading days, which is just nuts. Congrats to everyone that made a lot of money. Just be careful, because a lot of the time when this happens, there are significant pullbacks, and if you're not paying attention to the business behind the stock, you could get caught off guard and not really understand what you're buying. Right now, you're buying 3 cents of earnings for every $10 you put in, 30 cents of earnings for every $100. So like, this is trading at a very expensive price to earnings ratio. So even if it grows like 20% a year, it's still going to take a long time for it to grow into its valuation. But I still think it's a good company. I think it's in a very quickly growing industry. But take a look at this. The Smarter Web company reached a market cap of $1 billion while just holding 346 Bitcoin. I don't really know much about the underlying business, but this means that their MNAV is 18x. Now, if they have a cash flowing business, great, maybe it's worth that. But there are a lot of companies that are buying Bitcoin just as a last resort, and yeah, they're overpriced. So just be careful. Make sure you understand what you're buying. Another good warning. Good morning. Market is down today, but look on the bright side. At least you're not the guy that bought Jack's first tweet for $2.9 million as an NFT, and now that's estimated at $4. Yeah, so the NFT market has just imploded. It's done so poorly, and there might be a time where this comes back and people want to gamble again and invest in these very high risk, very high reward assets. But yeah, just be careful. I've changed my way of thinking a lot since 4 years ago, when, I was buying some assets just because I thought they were going to go up. I didn't really buy them because I wanted to hold the underlying company. I didn't buy it because I thought the asset provided real value. I was buying it because I was just trying to flip it to someone else. I'm much more cautious now, right? I think Bitcoin is going to change the world. I think it's a great asset to hold on to. If it falls down 50%, I want to hold it. I want to buy more. But that's not the case with a lot of these like treasury companies with a lot of stocks that are going up significantly. A lot of people would not want to hold them for the long term. They just want to make a quick buck. So just be careful. Make sure you're willing to hold on to these assets. I think when you're buying crypto, you have to assume that you might have to hold on to it for 4 years before becoming profitable again. So if you buy right now, are you okay holding till 2029? I don't know. We could always take a dip. I still think we're going to go up, but yeah, you have to be ready for that. Now, this is a little bit more of a cautionary tale, just because there are people that are coming into the market that are completely new, or people that are getting greedy. So I just want to, caution people a little bit. I still think Bitcoin's going to do extremely well. We talk about that almost every single day on the channel. So if you do want extra exposure to crypto, there are links underneath the video. You can check out BYDeFi. You can start trading in just a few minutes. If you want to check out the Telegram group, there's that linked underneath the video as well, in case you want to start seeing extra videos or early access to videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.